Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. You know, we all have the need to take notes when we're in class or out and about, and we've been using a Livescribe pen for a long time. But today, Josh Reckelhoff is going to show us some new features of the Livescribe Sky Pen that allows you to do a lot of those things that are also Wi-Fi. So let's go see what Josh has.
Hi, I'm Josh Reckelhoff, AT Specialist for Easter Seals Crossroads, and we will be talking today about the Livescribe Sky Pen. It's the newest pen from Livescribe. This is it here. It actually looks just like the other pens. However, you're going to see in a minute that their paper controls are different, and they've completely done away with the Livescribe desktop. But we will get into that in a second. This pen is going to be best used for individuals with dyslexia, learning disabilities, short-term memory loss, and just general TBI or traumatic brain injury clients. The main reason for that is because the Sky Pen will sync your written notes with the audio that's being recorded at that same time. Let me just give you a demonstration of that real quick. We've got the paper controls here, okay? And I'm literally going to tap record on the paper and then write down a list. I need to get groceries. I need to study for my test. I need to let the dog out. I hit stop, and then I can actually tap on the ink on the paper.
I need to get groceries. I need to study for my test. I need to let the dog out.
So you can see it's recording as I'm writing. Now the interesting thing about the Sky Pen, what's new, is that it actually syncs wirelessly to your computer, more specifically to Evernote. What you're going to do is you're going to search for your network, you're going to type in your network password, and then your pen will automatically sync every so often to Evernote. Okay? Now real quickly, these are the new paper controls for Livescribe. You've got an entire keyboard here, and the actual Wi-Fi setup is right here. Okay? You got your usual settings for Wi-Fi as far as devices and whatnot, and then your smart pen settings, which are the same. I want you to look here at the Wi-Fi share, which kind of replaces the connectors of the old Livescribe pen. You've noticed that they've added Facebook, Dropbox, and Google Drive to the new Wi-Fi share, which is pretty cool. They have also replaced the navigational cross. So you still have your menu, but you can tap these arrows as you need. The other controls are exactly the same as the previous pen. As usual, they do have their stickers that you can stick onto any surface. You know, the front of a notebook, the front of a Trapper Keeper, and whatnot. But these are pretty handy as well. And you do have your USB cord to charge the pen, and you can still sync the pen through the cord as well if you don't have Wi-Fi. Now, just really briefly, I want to show you guys Evernote. Evernote is where everything is going to be stored on the pen when stuff is synced to the computer. It's a little different format, but you notice right here you've got notebooks just like you used to have in Livescribe desktop, and it pretty much works the exact same way as Livescribe, just a little bit different setup. You can add tags to stuff such as studying, housework, whatever, and search through tags that way. And you can also add new notebooks, add to stack, and I've added a new notebook here within my stack. So you can still make your customized notebooks. You can email and print. Actually a little bit easier just by clicking this button. The interesting thing is that Livescribe does give you an Evernote account. However, it's only good for about a year, and then you need to start paying for Evernote. However, you do get a year free. So that's pretty much it for the Livescribe. It is compatible with Mac and PC. And you can get Evernote apps on pretty much any mobile device. So if you get Evernote on your iPad or tablet, you can still see your notes that way.
So not only is that a really handy pen, but that's a really cool way to get the information from you to whoever else might need it. So that's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.